Greetings, Pratik here. I hope you all are doing amazing. Yeah, this is the part 2 video of how to have conversation with almost anyone. And I've already shared, why should we have conversation and what are the benefits and how should you start and all those stuff in the other video. You can check out the description and watch it once this video is over. Yeah, let's move on. Coming to point number 4, give a unique compliment. I read somewhere that people will forget what you say and what you do, but they'll never forget how you make them feel. So go out there, be generous and give a unique compliment. A compliment which is very different from others. Like an example, be like, I like how you smile, the way your face smiles, the way your eyes smile, your nose smiles, and your smiles, and suddenly your forehead smiles, and boom, the entire person is smiling. Something very like this. This is a unique compliment which the person wouldn't forget for a while. I met a model once and I said her, you look amazing. And she's like, there's no reaction on her face. Or like same thing you go and say to your friends, they'll be so happy. But you're going and saying that there's like no difference. I'm like, okay, I was thinking what is wrong, what is wrong. And later on, I got to know about something called as compliment immunity meter. It's something like, a person becomes very immune to those certain words which he hears again and again. So imagine she is on like, she's already heard this word almost like 1,000 times, 100,000 times. She's like immune to now. And if she's on social media, boom, literally a million times. So it doesn't make a difference. So she's like immune. So like, don't give us common things, give us something, very unique compliments. Or else go for an opinion. See, everybody wants to be heard, everybody wants validation, so go seek for a validation. That's where the real communication happens. That's where the two-way journey starts. You'll be surprised to hear how much people are ready to share, how much you can pick up with that one word, that one word which they say. You'll be really surprised. So go and ask for opinions. And what's the biggest mistake we do while we are asking for an opinion? We go and ask something very intimidating or something really weird. If I'm sitting somewhere in a well, if somebody has to come to me and say something like the oil prices are reducing heavily and it's affecting the Dubai's real estate market, which is directly benefiting India, I'll be like, what the fuck? I don't know anything about this and I feel I'll fail, and I won't be able to answer it. I feel like, it's an exam which I'm not prepared for. And nobody wants to fail at their first communication or first conversation or first time they're speaking to. So keep it simple. Ask simple questions about their hobbies or something like that. Or how do you like your coffee or something like, which was the last movie you watched. When they say that last movie, just be like, okay, which was your favorite? And just be like paraphrasing things, again and again. So you create a communication out of that. It's like a small thread, you keep on stretching, stretching. No, it's like an eraser. It's like an eraser, you can keep stretching and keep. See, you just don't want to listen to reply. You just need to listen. There's a huge difference. Come on, you can get this one. Yeah. Coming to our next point, be present. Be present. I guess you might have been through the situation, when somebody's pouring their heart out to you and you'll be like, yeah, continue. Yeah. Just like they're pouring their entire heart with their all will, they're saying you something and you'll be like, you just be listening to them normally. And that's where mistake happens, man. We can improve, we are humans, everybody does mistakes. So what you have to do is when somebody is actually speaking to you with full curiosity in everything, what you have to do is you have to be actually present in that moment and listen to him rather than looking at the phone or swiping stuff, or looking at your shoelace or something like that. You have to actually listen to them, being very honest. You know what you should do? My favorite part, make eye contact. This is where magic happens. This is where magic happens. You'll actually feel shocked. You can actually feel the conversation when you make the eye contact and speak, You'll be like, boom! I can actually feel that, You'll feel that same thing, what he's feeling, happiness, sadness, or whatever thing. Yeah. That's where actual magic happens. So always make an eye contact when you're speaking to the person and give full attention to him. Coming to the last point, my favorite point, a pretty catchy word though. It's like name, place, animal, and things. I indeed a catchy word though, but yeah. It's like, it's very awful, when you meet a person for like 17th time and you be like, wait, are you Julie? No. You're Caesar. No, you're Caesar. Or some, you just like, how could you, man? For like, literally you're meeting them for 17th time and you don't know their name. They'll get pissed off directly, So remember, a person's name is very important to that person. Nothing is more important than the person's name. When you like, imagine your name is Arjun. I call up Arjun. Like, how happy do you feel at that time when someone calls out your name? Yeah. So never forget the person's name. When it comes to place, remember the places they like. Or ask for their hobbies. Where do you wanna visit, or when you become big, all those stuff. Remember where do they come from and where do they stay. Animal. Ask them about their, like, do they have pets, do they like animals or birds or anything like that, and what's their favorite one, which breeds, and yeah, just keep on going through it. And final thing is the most important things. Remember the little things about them. Oh, sorry, cut. remember the little things among them. It's like, it's amazing, when you remember these little things about that person, that actually makes them feel really happy. It's like, like, I would like to end with this analogy. A conversation is like a book. You can turn to any page you want. You can turn to any chapter you want, your favorite part, or you can check out how long you want. You can know what you want, and every person is a really good book. Yeah. Let's summarize whatever we have learned. Coming to point number 4, always give a genuine compliment. A compliment which is very unique, or very different, when everybody doesn't remember or everybody doesn't use it, and something which should be really catchy, something like very interesting one which I had said that time, like, I love how you smile. It's like suddenly your eyes smile, your mouth smile, your nose smile, your ears smile, and suddenly your forehead smiles, and boom, your entire body is smiling. How do you do that? It's amazing. Something like this, and yeah, there's something called as immunity meter. So like, a certain person is always immune to some words, so be away from those words. Coming to point number 5, always ask for people's opinion. Opinions are the way where you have a real communication. It opens a two-way door. Yeah. And coming to point number 6, point number 6 is like, take interest in the person. Make eye contact and speak, and don't just, when you're speaking to that person, you're like texting, you're like doing different stuff, you're listening to music, does this, no, give 100% focus for the person whom you're speaking to. And coming to the last point, remember the little details, like that word, very catchy one: name, place, animal, things. Yes. Now, thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel.